I have a couple Halloween memories to share with you, two of which are intertwined. When I was about 5 or 6 years old, my parents used to take me down to my grandparents to trick-or-treat in Thurmont. And after a good haul, of course, my dad would have to be the one checking candy. Being a little young kid at the time, I see my dad with both me and both my little brothers crates of candy. And I see him going through each bag. And of course, I think he's eating it, so I go and confront him about it. Rather than get the bent over my dad explaining what he was doing at the time, he sat me down next to him. He said, if you really think I'm eating, why don't you just sit here and split this candy with me? Lo and behold, he was watching the AMC Monster Fest, and they had a marathon of the Halloween movies. And they had, at the time, they were just finishing up part 2, and then we were escalating to part 4 for reasons that do I really need to get into. So as I'm watching this, I'm watching the majority of Halloween 4 from beginning to end. I'm just petrified at the screen, barely forgetting I have candy in. And as you can imagine, with the ending of Halloween 4, with Jamie Lloyd standing at the base of the stairs with the scissors in her hands, and just that shock, I pissed my bat suit. Look, about, I want to say 12 years on from that, get a little too old to go trick-or-treating, and apparently a lot of people in Thurmont at the time, whether or not they still do, I have no idea. But guess who was dressed as Michael Myers that year? I was not trick-or-treating at the time. What I was doing was I was that Michael following people too old to go trick-or-treating. And I would be the type of person to cut through backyards, keep my eyes focused on certain people. And it's amazing how people can go from walking door to door to quickly walking to running into the lights at the high school in town. And as they try to reach somebody that they thought they could trust, there was a decent tree or hedge or something else that I could escape the situation from. And it was a tradition for a better part of 4 years after that. Happy Halloween, everybody.